So you've been flipping through TikTok or Instagram and you've seen all these amazing before and after weight loss pics. They're just everywhere. Or I don't know, maybe your crazy aunt went old school and clipped an article from the newspaper and mailed it to you. And honestly, you're a little offended because you think she just called you fat, but you're curious. So what are the medications that are helping all of these people with the before and afters? What are they talking about on TikTok? What are they talking about on Instagram, Facebook, you name it? Those medications are Zepbound and Mounjaro, and my goal today is to tell you a little bit more about them and help you discover what could be an interesting journey. I'm going to answer the questions, how do they work, and can they really help me lose weight? Today, I want to answer the most basic questions. So this isn't the deep dive. If you'd like more on what these drugs are, we've got a lot of videos on this channel. Please watch them all. We'd love to have you be a part of our community. So welcome to The Downsized, where we focus on our healthy weight loss journey with GLP-1s, Zepbound, Mounjaro, and tirzepatide. If this is your first time here, thanks for joining us. I'm Christopher Durham, and over the last 26 weeks, I've lost 62 pounds using these powerful medications. Before we jump in, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join our Downsized family. We're all about supporting each other in our weight loss journey. Now, let's get into it. So what are Zepbound and Mounjaro, and why should it matter to you? They are not fad diets or magic pills. They are prescription medications that are nothing short of game-changing. They're like the superheroes tackling the disease of obesity head-on. Before I begin, let me first say I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on YouTube. So if you have medical questions about what you should be doing for your health, for your weight, you name it, please make sure to consult a medical professional about any health concerns or weight loss questions. You know your health, and your doctor can help you. Zepbound and Mounjaro are the same exact medications. Mounjaro was introduced first and approved for type 2 diabetes. And it turns out that after it was introduced, they discovered that diabetics were losing weight. So the manufacturer launched Zepbound. So they basically took what was the Mounjaro pen, and we'll talk about this a little bit more, and rebranded as Zepbound. And it was approved by the FDA for weight loss. Super easy. We'll talk about the medication in a moment. For the remainder of this video, instead of saying both Mounjaro and Zepbound, I'm just going to say Zepbound, but know that they're the same medications. Zepbound belongs to a category of medications called the GLP-1 agonists, and is taken through weekly injections. Now, it sounds like a lot. It's kind of scientific-y, right? Medicine-y. It sounds scary, but I assure you it's not. So we're going to walk through it and really give you an idea of what's going on here. So as I showed you before, here is the easy to use pen for Mounjaro. And it's the same exact as I said before for Zepbound. We have videos demonstrating the use for each of these, as well as the compounded version, which uses a traditional needle and vial. I'll talk about that a little bit, but we have really in-depth videos. My wife Lorraine just published one. If you think you might want to go that route, let's talk about what's in this medication. So what exactly is a Zepbound and Mounjaro? Because those are kind of scientific-y weird names, right? The primary active ingredient in these medications is called tirzepatide. Now, who the heck knows what that is? Well, in addition to tirzepatide, there are a few inactive ingredients like sodium chloride and sodium phosphate. It's basically some water and some preservatives and some medicine. So we'll talk about what tirzepatide does. The unique aspect of tirzepatide is it's a dual action on two crucial receptors. So it does two things in your body. The first is the glucagon-like peptide, the GLP-1. So GLP, glucose-dependent insulinotropic peptide, GIP. Tirzepatide demonstrates a synergistic effect by targeting both, leading to enhanced efficiency in weight management. Now, how does it work? What's the mechanism? What's actually happening? Well, Zepbound revolves around its ability to influence the hormones in your body, such as GLP-1, which are naturally produced, and GIP. These hormones are pivotal in regulating appetite, insulin production, blood sugar levels, and metabolism. So individuals with diabetes or obesity may have impaired production of these hormones. So your body's not quite working correctly. That's why we say it's the disease of obesity. What this does is it leads to difficulties in weight management. So you may have gained weight and your body's working against you, your mind's working against you. Tirzepatide helps restore the balance by mimicking the actions of these hormones, thus improving the overall incretin system. Clinical trials have showcased Zepbound's remarkable weight loss potential. Participants in these trials experienced an average weight reduction of 20%, equating to substantial pounds lost. As you saw with me, I've lost 62 pounds in the last 26 weeks. It works. Additionally, these medications aid in reducing A1C levels, improving lipid profiles, and enhancing insulin sensitivity. Addressing multiple facets of metabolism and appetite regulation offers comprehensive benefits for reaching your weight loss goals. It's all very complicated. What it really comes down to is this makes it easier. How long does it take to work if I start doing this? Well, you will see a noticeable decrease in appetite almost immediately after taking the first dose. Weight loss occurs within the first few weeks of taking Zepbound. More significant weight loss comes as the dosage increases and you make lifestyle changes such as regular exercise and eating a healthy diet. Now, I know everybody says exercise more, eat a healthy diet. Well, what happens is when these medications begin to work, as I said, they work in two different ways. They work in your head and they work in your stomach. So in your head, it will take what we call food noise away, that nagging sensation in your mind that says, ooh, there's Oreos in the cupboard, or ooh, what's for dinner? And it kind of dulls all of that down and it makes it easier to control. It also makes you feel full faster. So you will actually eat less because the medication is helping you to say, oh, I don't need any more. It's okay. Lifestyle changes come with it, and as you get through the medication, it helps a lot. Studies showed patients lost the most weight after 72 weeks. If you watch the news at all and you've seen these medications, they talk about, oh my goodness, the side effects are terrible. What are you going to do? Well, like any medication, Zepbound may have side effects, primarily affecting the gastrointestinal system, constipation or other sort of digestive challenges. The most common adverse reactions include abdominal discomfort, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and constipation. However, these side effects diminish with continued use, and dosage adjustments can help mitigate their severity. You should work closely with your doctor to monitor and manage any of the adverse effects. The buzz around these medications focuses on the side effects, and they sound scary, right? I don't know if I want to do that. It can be rough. In my experience, the side effects have been very minimal and manageable. Have I been constipated? Yes, absolutely I have. Is it anything that I can't work with? Eat more fiber, make sure you're eating protein? No, it's really not. And honestly, the benefits have more than outweighed the side effects. Most side effects of Zepbound resolve within several days. It'll be okay. Patients are most likely to experience side effects when first starting treatment and after dosage increases. Some side effects may disappear during treatment as the body adjusts to the medicine, and they may evolve over time as you increase the dosage. These medications are not standalone solutions, but components of a holistic approach to wellness. So all these big words, right? Let me tell you what happens. These medications start working, you will eat less, you will think about food less, you will have a significantly higher opportunity to lose weight and be more healthy. Individuals considering these medications should discuss their suitability with healthcare providers. As I said, I'm not a doctor, especially regarding any pre-existing medical conditions and potential interactions with other medications. We don't know what your healthcare is right now. If you're ready to take control of your health and weight and join the Zepbound journey, talk to your doctor and see if it's the right fit for you. To learn more about these medications, cost, insurance coverage, and compounding pharmacies, check out the other videos on our channel. We would love to be a part of your journey. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. My name is Christopher Durham, and this has been The Downsized.